Hey guys, and welcome to Soul in Balance and Monday's card reading video. So, how's everyone surviving the eclipse season and also Mercury retrograde? Oh my god, things have been absolutely crazy in the world. I've decided I actually prefer when it's an eclipse season, when it's like a lunar eclipse first and then a solar eclipse, because it was like we had that solar eclipse in Taurus, and it was very much like seeing our worth and what we deserve and really leveling up, and then having that, lunar eclipse following after it, like, so you've just crashed right back down to the bottom, so there was a lot of stuff around worthiness and deserving help, and seeing our patterns and seeing where we're codependent or where we're obsessed about things, or we can become obsessive or jealous or possessive, lots of things like that, like a lot of our regurgitated trauma and patterns just coming up. I know I definitely did. In my last video, I mentioned how I had a friend's birthday and it was like on the eclipse with Mercury retrograde, the gestation to go retrograde, and oh my god, like just sharing my life story with everyone. It was great. But yeah, so just a lot of stuff around worthiness and deserving things, and not having to earn love or earn worthiness or earn to be supported. Like, these are really important things that we don't have to leave ourselves to get support, that we just can be supported by just being who we are. We don't need to, give or work, because we do live in like cultures and societies where we're pretty much told, you have to work to earn money, you have to work to earn something or to get something. And, a lot of family dynamics are like that as well. A lot of family dynamics are like, very conditional, where I will love you and I'll support you if you follow these rules, or if you do what I want you to do, or you make me feel a certain way. So we're very much conditioned to see support, love, worthiness, and all those things as transactional. So, a lot of this got brought up, from, because we've got the nodes in Scorpio and Taurus, and we had the eclipses. So a lot of stuff around worthiness and leveling up is really on the forefront at this time. So, like if you felt like, a couple of weeks ago, like you were kind of really grasping your worthiness and leveling up, and then you were just back down in the dumps after that lunar eclipse, it is very, 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 very normal. So now we're kind of just going through the aftermath. So I hope everybody's feeling a lot better now. We do currently have the moon in Pisces, 5 degrees of Pisces. So this is definitely a time of healing, healing old wounds, letting go of the past. And, we do have the sun in Gemini, and we also have Mercury retrograde, which has just gone back into Taurus. So we're kind of going back and reflecting on situations in our lives, and really with that moon in Pisces, really getting that healing and being able to finally let go of old situations that we've really needed to let go of, like outdated stuff we've just been hanging on to, thinking, when am I finally going to be able to let go of this? And this is definitely the time to really just be letting go now of some old way of thinking, an old relationship, or connection, or an old way of functioning, an old, what would you say, codependency on something. There really is just a lot coming up at the moment. And what's going to be really exciting is we're going to have Mars going into its home sign of Aries. So Mars hasn't been in Aries since 2020, so 2 years ago, or 2.5 years ago. And and that's going to be joining Jupiter. So we're definitely going to be getting this fire under our ass to move ahead, do what we want to do, like put our ideas out there, or move house, or move country, or start that relationship, or start that new business venture, whatever it is. This is just really that warrior in its home sign with Jupiter, which is going to exacerbate that need for change, or that need to move ahead, or to go your own way, or whatever it is, whatever your situation is. And what else have we got going on? Yeah, so throughout the rest of the week, so we're going to have the moon in Pisces, then in Aries, and then in Taurus to finish the week. So I think it's going to be quite a nice week. I feel like we're going to just be, you know, cleaning up the aftermath of what we've gone through these last two eclipses. We are still in eclipse season, but, you know, hopefully everybody's doing quite well. It was quite intense, like that's why I didn't do a video last week. Hey Greg, how you going? Hey Andrew. Yeah, I didn't do a video last week because for one, I was dealing with the worst hangover ever, and just that eclipse, like because I'm born on an eclipse. It's like a south node 8th house eclipse that I'm born on, and because it's 8th house is Scorpio, so it just really affected me like ridiculously. So oh my god. If you're drawing cards, can I have one? Yes, Greg, of course you can. Mohit, how are you? I got your name right this time. But yes, Greg, you can have a card for sure. Okay. Alrighty. So, cards for the week. We have the Sun in Tarot. We also have Thinking of You, a loving thought and serendipity. And we have Reaching Your Destination, your light is shining brightly. Oh, that's nice. Alrighty, the Sun. Okay, so we do have the Sun that's just gone into Gemini, but the Sun is just really about vitality and warmth, and you know that we're going in the right direction, and you know we're really learning to love ourselves and seeing our worth at this time, like I was just saying. So you know the Sun really does represent, you know, that we really need to be, you know, shining that light of love onto ourselves and being in our own container. Like a lot of people that are probably watching my channel are probably empaths or really super sensitive, and what we do is we put our feelers out and all our energy out into our environment to make sure that we're going to be safe, you know, because we've all usually gone through something traumatic. So I just want to say with this time, especially with the Sun, is to keep your energy in. Don't disperse all your energy and lose all your energy feeling out your environment and feeling other people. Just keep your focus and your energy on yourself, you know. And I just feel like with that Sun, it just reminded me that that's what we need to be doing. We need to be being in our own energy and not giving it away, because we're safe. You know, a lot of people that are empaths or anyone on this channel are probably really resilient, have probably gone through a lot of shit and can handle any situation. So you don't need to have your feelers out anymore. You don't need to be in a constant trauma response. You can keep your energy to yourself and you can be safe and you can be okay. And you know, this is when we also attract what we want, and we can grow and have what we want from having our energy to ourselves. So I just feel like this needs to be said at the moment. I don't know why, it just kind of came out. And then we've got Thinking of You, a thought and serendipity. And this can definitely be a time where we're thinking about past relationships, or maybe people from other relationships might be thinking, past relationships might be thinking about us, because we do have a Mercury retrograde. So, you know, it could be a time where, you know, you think of an ex, or it can be a really great time to let go of an ex at this time. Like we really are doing a lot of healing, but there could be that chance or that time that they also reach out to you, and you need to decide for yourself, is it worth it, you know, like going down that road, because we really are needing to be focusing on the Sun, focusing on our worth. And you know, it's really important that we stay on that track. And sometimes when an old relationship comes back, or you know, especially during a Mercury retrograde, if someone reaches out to you, it really throws you off track, and then next minute you're back in the dumps where you were, you know, because you weren't strong enough, or you to go back to that yet, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know, like this could definitely, with this Thinking of You, I just feel like there could be a lot of ex-partners, or you know, old friends or whatever, reaching out to you at this time. But you need to decide what's best for you, you know, what's best for the Sun, you know, what's best for keeping your energy to yourself and moving to a new direction, because we're all leveling up. We're all, you know, we don't need to stay in these low density situations anymore. You know, we don't need all these old crutches and people that we thought we used to need, you know. Like, so just choose the positive option. You know, choose the right option. Choose the option that makes you feel good. Not just in a like euphoric fantasy way, but just like, you know, what's best for your heart, what's best for your soul. So definitely this time, just be mindful that there is people that might reach out to you. And reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. This is true. This is all about shining your light. And I think so too. Like, if we can finally let go of what this lunar eclipse brought up in Scorpio, and finally heal from that and see our worth and keep our energy to ourselves and shine like how we're supposed to shine, not wounded from our childhood. I just feel like we're going to be reaching our destination and shining brightly. So if there's anything that I can say, especially after what's happened during these eclipses and all this type of stuff, just keep your focus on yourself, your light on yourself, your energy with yourself, because you need you more than ever right now. Like, we're living in a time of absolute chaos, you know. So just, you know, let it all go. Like, keep your focus on yourself, focus on your creativity, focus on your work, what you're creating and what you want to build in your life at this time. Now, card for you, Greg. Now, I don't know what card that you might want. Maybe you might want a tarot card or a oracle card. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do both. Nice dress, aren't you, Cole? It's not a dress. It's jeans and a top. Well, you just worry about what you're wearing. Okay, Greg. And we'll get one more. Oh, actually. Okay. Alrighty. We've got the Eight of Cups. Well, this is for you, Greg. We've got the Eight of Cups. Walking away from some emotional patterning, emotional attachment, emotional way of thinking, emotional way, like a pattern, something like that you are needing to walk away from. But then we've also got go slow, take time, and embrace enthusiasm. The heavens. Shout out to the heavens with happiness. So I feel like whatever emotional stuff you're going through or patterning that you're letting go of, don't be so hard on yourself, you know, like take your time, go slow, but then just have that enthusiasm and knowing that, you know, like just give thanks and just be grateful for your journey. But I just feel like embracing enthusiasm is just embrace the enthusiasm of the future and what could be and how we're leveling up. So definitely, yes. So just keep going on the direction of moving away from old stagnant situations, emotions, trauma, whatever it is, like whatever emotional stuff you're clearing out or walking away from, you know, there's no pressure. Like take your time, go slow, just keep enthusiastic about the new direction. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that was help for you at this time, Greggy. I don't know if anybody else wants a card for today, but yeah, that's about it really. But just really focus on your worthiness this week. You know, like you know, a lot of stuff got brought up during that lunar eclipse, and it was quite difficult. Not everybody will be affected, like some people are affected more than others, but there's just definitely a thing around worthiness. And because we do have the nodes in the Taurus Scorpio axis, and you know the North Node is in Taurus, there is this really big thing of worthiness and being supported and being deserving. So I just feel like, yeah, just really focus on that. Keep your energy in your own container. And you know, when you go to the shops or when you see family or when you see friends, don't disperse your energy, making sure everybody's feeling okay and, you know, all this type of stuff. Keep your energy to yourself and be happy and be okay to feel happy, because I know sometimes we feel guilty for being happy. Like we go into an environment and we're feeling pretty good, and you know, people around us that aren't dealing with their stuff, they're not okay. So then we feel like we've got to help them. We're not allowed to be so happy, or we feel guilty for being happy, and we've got to help someone, you know, like and this is a time where we've got to stop doing that. and just keep happy ourselves and not, you know, put our energy into everything. People need to work out their own shit, you know, like we can't be saving the world. We need to just be shining our own light and saving ourselves at this time, because life is really difficult and it's going to be this hard at least till 2025, 2024. Like we've got a few more years of this stuff. So yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know if I want to talk about the election in Australia. Like it's always an illusion of choice, you know, but it is what it is. So people in Australia, brace yourselves. Anyway, so that's it for me. Have a really fantastic week, guys, and I will see you next Monday. And yeah, peace. Bye.